To the men, living and dead, who did these things, we dedicate this program,
The Dambusters.
Presented by the author himself, Paul Brickhill, dramatized by Maurice West, an Australasian radio production.
Good evening, this is Paul Brickhill. The third raid on the Ontario Viaduct had ended again in failure, and Cheshire, most reluctantly, was forced to order his squadron home. But they weren't all heading back. During a gallant attempt to dive Peeper Popsy into the ravine and mark the target, Mickey Martin ran into trouble. A shell smashed through the nose of his aircraft and exploded in the ammunition trays under the front turret. The damage was tremendous, but miraculously the machine was still flying, although Martin had little control over her.
She's flying like a ruddy bat, Mick. You're telling me, Whit. Hey, Stoddy, see if you knew something about those bombs. If we could get rid of them, we'd have a better chance.
Navigator to Captain, your course will be 093 magnetic. 093 magnetic in 10 seconds from now.
I've got it, boy. 093 magnetic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming round. Come round, you crazy kite. She won't take too much of that, Mickey. She'll run to pieces. Yeah, I know.
Navigator here, Skipper. I've had a look at those bombs. The fusing circuit's bashed in, so they must still be fused. We can't unfuse them. If you can get high enough, I might be able to prod the grips through the floor with a ruler.
I hear you, Navigator. If we're going to get rid of the big bloke, we'll need more height. Otherwise, he'll blow us out of the air.
What's our altitude now?
2,000.
You'll need 4 for any sort of safety.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll go back and investigate while you see what you can do.
Okay, Stott boy. Do the best you can.
Hello, Skipper. This is Wobby here.
Yes, Wobby, what is it?
We're in luck, Skipper. I've just made contact with North Corsica. The judge here.
Who's there?
Some of our boys. Advanced fighter unit. The airfield and the flare part are serviceable. They're expecting us.
Thanks, Wobby. I only hope we can make it. You know, this thing feels like a blasted tank.
Navigator here, Skipper. I've just been taking a look at Bob Hay. His body's quite warm. I think he's still alive.
Okay, I'll send Whit down to take a look. Can you make it all right, Whit?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Mick. Just hang on. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Captain to wireless operator. Get on to our friends in Corsica. Tell them we have a casualty. Bad head and chest wounds. Tell them to have a doctor standing by.
Okay, Skipper. I'll do that. I'll be along.
It's good to see you, Cheshire.
It's nice of you to come down, sir.
Oh. Well, how did it go?
No good. We, did land one bomb on the ruddy target.
Uh-huh. Well, how close did you get?
Within 5 or 10 yards. Do you know what a railway viaduct is? There's lots of free air with a few pillars and spans. I'm sorry, sir. Damn thing has a hoodoo on it.
Well, what did you try? Low level?
Low level. But the flak was the heaviest we've seen for quite a while. I'm afraid Martin was badly cut about.
Was he? Is he back yet?
No, sir. When I left, he was heading south in search of friendly land. 2 engines were gone, his crew were hit.
I hope to God he's all right. I'd hate to think of Martin going.
Yes, he takes you that way, doesn't he, sir?
Yes. Yes, he does. When he gets back, if he gets back, I want you to bring him down to headquarters with you.
Yes, sir. What for?
I'm going to ground him. This is his last operation.
In South Sardinia. There's an American bomber base at Elmer's Field there. They've got everything.
Yeah, they've got everything in New York, too. Just how far is this Elmer's Field?
They say it's 150 miles further on.
150 miles? Hell, what a party this turned out to be. Okay, give me a new course, Navigator.
Boys are late. I hope we don't have any more casualties.
Have you taken a look at your own aircraft?
Yes, I have, sir. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? The awkward part is that it's McCarthy's, not mine. He won't be very happy when he gets back from leave.
I notice you're not making any protests about Martin being grounded.
Well, he's a good man, sir, if that's what you mean. Backbone of the squadron, if it comes to that. I've seen him do things that I couldn't look at. But he's had enough, more than enough.
You mean he's cracking up?
Oh, definitely not. He'll fly as long as you or I want him to, but... Well, I don't think we have any right to ask any more of him.
As a matter of curiosity, how does he compare with Gibson?
Well, I've never actually flown with Gibson, sir, but... I'd rate him even higher, I think. There's a sort of genius about him, a genius for the calculated risk. Where are you going to put him, sir?
At headquarters, where I can keep my eye on him.
You'll be busy doing that, sir.
Well, do you think I can make an administrator out of him?
Martin can do anything he wants. He's that sort of man.
Yes, I see. I hope he's able to do it this time. I'll have to leave you shortly. Ring me as soon as you've had any word.
Yes, I'll do that, sir. But I think it'll be a long time, yeah?
speed, Mick. Can't you get her up any higher?
I'm doing the best I can, Whit. Cloud coming up. Looks dirty. We'll have to go right through it.
Yes, I suppose so. I'm expecting the inside to fall out of her at any minute. So one of these damned engines don't crack.
We're going into the cloud now.
Hell, it's cold. I know. It's not telling me a thing. The leg's gone dead. What do you expect? There's a hole in the floor you could shove a barrel through.
I don't like this, Whit. I don't like it at all. We're icing up.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Mick, we're losing height, too. I must be carrying a load of this stuff. You better take it down, Mick.
I can take her down, but I can't guarantee we'll get her up again. Captain to crew, we're going down, boys. See if we can shake off some of this damned ice. Hang on to your hats.
That was sticky while it lasted. Sticky's not the word for it. Anyway, we're out of it now, Skipper. The ice is chipping off.
How are you getting on with those bombs back there, Stoddy?
I can get the big fella loose, all right. But you can't let go at this height, Skipper.
Okay, boy. I'll try to get some height again. That's the best I can do, boy. 3,200. What do you think?
Work it out for yourself, Skipper. Shock waves travel at 11,000 feet a second. If the delayed fuses have had it, we've only got 3,000 feet between us and the deck.
Well, we can't land with it. I think we better give a go at dropping her.
Okay, Skipper. Give me the word. Hang on to your hats, chaps. You're in for a bumpy ride.
Martin's decision to drop the 4,000-pound bomb from little more than 3,000 feet was dangerous. He knew what was liable to happen to his aeroplane when the bomb exploded, but he also knew what would certainly happen if they tried to land with a bomb still on board. The crew held their breath as Todd went back to the winch slits in the floor and probed.
The clips loose, Skipper. It won't be long now.
Okay, Stoddy. Captain to crew, we're going to ditch the big fella in a minute. We're dangerously low and we can't miss the shockwave. I'll count for you when she goes. Brace yourselves.
Nearly got it, Skipper. Nearly. Bomb gone.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Brace yourself. Hang on to it, Mick, hang on! That damn near wrenched into a spin. She's right now, I think. Everybody okay?
Yes, okay, Skipper.
Well, that's one problem over anyway.
Not all of it, Skipper. There's still 1,000-pounder left. I can't get it loose at all.
Well, keep trying.
Wireless operator to Captain. I've been talking to Elmas Field again. They say the best way to come in is over the mountains in the center of the island.
Did they mention how high the mountains were?
8,000 feet, Skipper.
8,000? Look, ask them if there's any other way in. Tell them we're flying a 5-ton truck, not an aircraft.
Hey, listen, Mick. There must be another way in. Look, when we hit the coast, slide down and see if we can come in crossways.
Yeah, but what's this ruddy field like? I've never even heard of it.
No, neither have I. According to the map, it's down here on this neck of the land. Doesn't look very wide, though.
Well, let's not dream of any more troubles, Whit. How are you going with that bomb, boy?
Not so good, Skipper. Not so good. I can't get it to budge.
Well, keep trying. I don't like the sound of this at all, Whit. That bomb's fused and we can't unfuse it. If we make a belly landing, we'll all go up in smoke.
I think we'll get the undercarriage down all right, Mick. We've still got the emergency gas bottle. Yeah, the tires may be punctured, though, and the undercart may collapse. Still, we'll just have to wait and see. Hello, we're nearly home. Look, there's Sardinia now. Away there to port.
Yeah, I get it. Now let's see if we've got any more troubles.
Field say they're waiting for us, Skipper. The flare part's working.
Okay. Tell them to have fire trucks and an ambulance stand by. Any luck with that bomb, Stoddy? Stoddy!
Not a hope, Skipper. Not a hope in hell.
Happy days, chaps. Happy days.
There's the flare path now, Vic.
Yeah, I see it. I'm going down to take a look. Did you see it, Whit? Did you see it? If we overshoot a toll, we go right over the cliffs on the other side.
Yeah, I saw it. We're doubtful about the undercart, and we're damn sure we haven't got any brakes. And we've got a 1,000-pounder in the bomb rack. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Captain of crew, listen, chaps, there's no overshoot on the runway. I haven't got any brakes, but I'm going to chance it. Watch yourselves when we come in.
We're with you, Skipper.
Good luck. Here we go, boys. Here we go.
You made it, Mick, you made it. Oh, I'll never say another word about your ruddy landings as long as I live.
Well, it was good while it lasted. Oh, hello, Doctor. How's Bob Hay?
Your buddy? I'm sorry, he's dead. Would have happened as soon as he was hit.
But I thought it... I mean, his body was warm.
Yeah, could be. But it didn't mean anything.
I see.
Well, now, let's take a look at you.
Huh? Oh, it's my leg.
Oh, brother, you telling me? Here, let's get that boot off. I'm sorry, son.
What does it look like?
Oh, a beautiful mess. You're a lucky guy. Another hour or two and you'd have had gangrene. You'd have lost your leg.
But we made it, didn't we, Doc? Mickey Martin made it. Trust Mickey Martin. He always makes it.
Seems odd to be doing this trip by car. What does the AOC want to see me about?
Well, I imagine he'll want to tell you that himself, Mick.
Oh, well. Nice weather for a drive.
How's Whittaker?
He'll be all right in time. I had to leave him with the Yanks. His leg was in quite a mess.
And Bob Hare?
We buried him at Elmas Field. Full military honors. The Yanks did it very well. I had some photographs taken and sent to his people.
That's a good thought, Mick. They'll appreciate that.
You're very odd today, Skipper. Something eating you?
Oh, it's that bloody viaduct. It's beaten us 3 times.
Yeah, but well, it's not a matter of science. It's just a matter of sheer luck. Actually, the boys' bombing was wonderful. 5 and 10 yard margin. But on a target like that, nothing short of a direct hit's any good.
Well, I didn't quite mean that, Mick. I was thinking of myself.
What do you mean? You had 3 or 4 runs, didn't you?
Yes, I did. On the last one, I decided suddenly that it was hopeless, and I pulled out of it.
Well, what's wrong with that? You'd have only lost a kite full of men for no good purpose.
Well, I know that, Mick. That's what I thought at the time. At least, I like to think I thought that way. Now, I'm not quite sure.
What do you mean you're not quite sure?
Well, I'm not quite sure whether I was scared.
So that's the score, is it? Now, listen to me. If you go on thinking like that in this game, you'll drive yourself nuts. Nobody in Bomber Command's got a record like yours. Nobody's got so much guts. That sort of doubt or fear, whatever you like to call it, well, it's common to everyone. It's an occupational disease.
It's nice of you to say so, Mick, but I'd still like to know.
It's one of the things you'll never know. Forget it, Skipper. Personally, I'd like to know what Cochrane's got in his mind at this moment.
I'm sorry, Martin. That's the end of it. You're grounded.
But why, sir? Why?
This list is the tally of your operations, Martin. It's a very long one, you know. I'm afraid it's too long. The Air Force considers that you've done enough.
Oh, no, but look here, sir. I mean to say that stuff doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't it?
No, sir, it doesn't. It's a man's physical condition that makes the difference. You put me up in front of a medical board, sir. I'll guarantee they pass me A1.
Yes. And if they didn't, I've no doubt that you'd talk them into it.
You mean there's no hope at all, sir? I get it. But look here. If I took some leave, perhaps.
No, Mick. I'm afraid there's no hope. I'm transferring you out of 617.
Out of 617. But where to, sir?
Here. Headquarters.
On. But look, sir, I just don't fit a desk job. I haven't a figure for it, for one thing.
Yes, I'm sorry, but it's no go. Now, you take some leave, and I'll see you here in 3 weeks. Well, that's all for now. And good day.
Yes, sir. Good day, sir.
Oh, by the way, Martin.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to say thanks, Martin. Thanks for a wonderful job.
Wasn't anything, sir. Good day.
Well, Nick?
It's no go, Skipper. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I'm grounded and posted to headquarters.
Mick, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I can't. Oh, I'd like to hold you, you know that, but well, you've done more than your share, and well, if you go on like this, you'll get the chops sooner or later, probably sooner. I don't want that.
I'll tell you something, Skipper. I'll lay some money with you.
What's the bet?
Cochrane's sending me on leave and then posting me to headquarters to a desk job. I'll lay you £10 to 1 that I'm back on operations within a month.